Today, I'm going to the Midwest Haunters Convention. I'm so excited and very scared. I love travel. I love making travel videos, doing all the cool sightseeing, learning about culture, education through experience stuff. But 1 or 2 months of the year during the fall season, I love being the experience instead of going through experiences. Being a haunt actor, making videos about haunt acting. Those are my two huge passions. But I've never actually been able to combine those two passions of mine until today. This is the look we've got going today. Got this nice flowy shirt, got the ripped pants, and this should be worn by itself. But I also have to rep the Dungeon of Doom hoodie. There are about like 13 haunted houses that are going to be showcased at the convention in the Chicagoland area, but for some reason, Dungeon of Doom is not going to be one of them. I don't know why we did not get a spot there as a Chicagoland haunted house. It's been running for 26 years, but you know, whatever. So I'm gonna rep them for them with the hoodie. I think I'm a little bit late to some stuff I want to check out, so let's go, let's do it. I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm freaking out so much. I'm fine. I'm totally ready for this. I'm just a little stress bag, especially when it comes to like going places by myself. I've been to an expo by myself, but I don't know the difference between an expo and a convention. I'm assuming one's bigger than the other.
No shit, Sherlock.
Anyways, I was right to be worried because shit hit the fan like immediately. I drove for an hour to a parking spot I got a ticket for that said it was in Rosemont, close to the convention center. It all was not as it appeared. I'm here. I'm gonna be honest. There's also like only 2 cars, which is concerning considering there's a whole convention about like 4 minutes from here. So I'm gonna hope my car doesn't get robbed while I'm at this convention. We're gonna walk over there. It's about a 4-minute walk. Nothing suspicious at all. Completely safe. Now, let's get our butts over to the destination. I've just started walking. I haven't actually put it in my GPS. Let's do that instead. Right, so I didn't actually realize, but the reason that was probably so deserted is because it's a 27-minute walk to the actual convention. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start running. Get a little cardio in.
Run.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm going back in my car, and I'm just gonna find a spot closer. And I'm not running that far. I ran for 5 seconds, and I decided to give up. Great start. This outfit wasn't made for running. Everything is thrown off, including my psyche. Yeah, I was way off course, like really off course. I don't even want to think about how I'd walk all the way here. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I wasn't even in Rosemont. I just went into Rosemont. How did that happen? 15 minutes later, I'm now parked at a steakhouse. I don't know if they're gonna tow me or not. I saw no signs. It was very hard to find parking around here. But there are people walking, which is a good sign. And it's also only 6 minutes away, which is great. So I'm gonna walk those 6 minutes. That seems a lot more bearable. Really, you know, I would really love to know that, but whatever, it's fine. If you weren't convinced, I don't know how conventions work. Unlike the Oddities Expo, this place has its own parking. I wasted 30 minutes running back and forth in the area just to find out there's a whole garage right next to it. Because of course there was. Of course there was. Finally. Finally, we're here. Please tell me there's AC in here. Oh, there is. Oh, this is great. I'm so excited. Finally, the time has come. I can actually get into the goddamn convention. But first, I had to get my wristbands. Because, of course, can't just go strolling on in there alone. We were all prepared to head on in there. All right, now we go. Don't know how much talking I'm going to do real time. Because there's a lot of people. I have 2 goals. Find inspiration and find something to buy for my costume.
Look behind you.
I guess now I just start looking around. I can say for certain that, yeah, Midwest Haunters Convention was way bigger than any expo I've ever been to, that being only one expo. It was really, really, really awesome. The front section had like a ton of different vendors, some really random stuff. Like there was a place that had the candies, and there were other places that had a lot of masks, a lot of props, a lot of all that kind of stuff. And there was just some really cool displays. There were so many businesses that like really turned up the heat to be here, and they were selling some wicked cool stuff. I especially appreciated the messed up dolls and stuff like that. You know, I've messed up 1 or 2 teddy bears in my time, so I could appreciate those, but just some really cool displays. I loved it. And then as I got further back, I saw more stuff. I realized there was a whole second half, and that second half had the biggest stuff. The front half had all these little vendors with a ton of kind of congregated items, but the back half had the big stuff, had the flying things, had the giant animatronics. They also had a little like show for animals in their kids section they have. It was really cute. And then there was a stage, and they had like a costume contest going on when I got there, where like people had to use stuff they got from a little box and try to make a costume, and whoever made it the best in like 30 minutes got a prize or something. Didn't really watch all of it because I got a little bit overstimulated. There were a lot of people there because I was also where all the haunted houses were. You know the haunted houses.
Yeah, I'm pretty butthurt about it.
I wish I could have gotten more footage of all of them. They were really cool. They had their own actors too. They brought a couple of their own actors to be there, just, you know, trying to recruit people, trying to advertise their Chicagoland haunted house. It was pretty sick. Honestly, talking about those haunt actors, I kind of just forgot to pull out my camera when there were people around. There were a ton of haunt actors that I saw that I couldn't show you, but were really awesome, just really bringing the heat, that weren't only from the haunted houses that were there, but were just coming to enjoy the event. It was really cool to see and experience. Absolutely loved it. There was also a ton of places that sold costume stuff, and you know, the whole reason I was there was to look for costume and prop stuff, which is what I just said I came here to do, and there was like the most there. The costumes were the most prevalent things there. Costumes being sold, costumes being worn, costumes being made. But, oh, I recognize them. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. I think the problem I'm having right now is like asylum patient is just hard to make costumes for. I really trust my intuition, and something was telling me nothing I needed for my costume was here, which is a huge bummer because don't get me wrong, there are a ton of really awesome businesses around here with amazing props and costumes, but there just wasn't a ton of asylum / crazy patient themed stuff. Even with the things I was really close to buying, something was telling me no. I'm not sure why, but it felt like something's been stopping me from making my costume the past week just in general. It feels like I need to discover something first before I start making it. I could have spent way longer there, and you know, I may have ignored my gut and bought something if I'd had more time to spend there, but I actually needed to get out of there because my sister had just called me and notified me that my hometown was holding a Pride Fest. I haven't been to a Pride Fest either, never been to a convention and never been to a Pride Fest. So even though I wanted to spend more time here, I had another goal in mind. Another quite unique place to get my butt to. So, taking a last look around at all the actors and the props and the things I didn't buy, I said, I'll do. Well, that was super cool, but I actually have to go to a Pride Fest now. And I'm gonna be late if I don't leave. Now whoever goes to their stupid freaking parking, I have to walk all the way over here in my parking. It's so stupid. I should have known there was parking here. I really should have. It's a freaking convention center.
Idiot. I'm an idiot.
I was literally, I can't pull it over horizontally. I was literally terrified. Like, I heard a big bang behind my car, and I was like, holy shit, someone hit me as I'm trying to weave through this horrible highway that is Rosemont. This highway's horrible to get back onto, but I thought someone hit me because it was so, like, touch and go, and I realized I have a whole ass air tank in the back of my car, because my phone died because it overheated, but no wonder I thought someone was hitting my car because I was stopping so fast that the air tank was hitting the back of my car, and it's a whole ass air tank. Like, what do you expect's gonna happen? I thought I literally was gonna have to pull over in the middle of God knows where on one of the busiest highways ever and have to talk to some dude about hitting my car after I went to a Halloween convention. I'm so tired. And now I have to go get groceries. I'm a mess. At least I'm not a mess that has to be pulled over on the side of the highway talking to someone about hitting my car, though. There's just a giant pink neon air tank in my trunk. The Pride Fest, I think, is up there, and I'm going shopping right here. I completely forgot I live, like, right next to the Pride Fest. That's the only reason I'm going. Ah, it's so funny. Anyways, I'm gonna get my groceries, and then we're gonna go to the Pride Fest. The most normal thing in between the two most unconventional stuff, of course. That's how it always goes down. What am I saying? Let's just get groceries. In case you were wondering about my lovely air tank here. Yep, it's got big neon air tank and all my scuba gear. Look how pretty this looks. Such a vibe. I think I'm a little overtired. Add some blue to that greenness. There we go. You guys don't care about my shopping. Pridefest time. I'm so tired still. I want to go though. I want to go. And my dad's driving, so I'm just gonna let him do everything. Maybe he'll even buy me dinner. That'd be nice. What I'm wearing is, oh, didn't know the flash was on, but I'm wearing this Pridefesty enough, right? I'm gonna go now. Pridefest! This is a much needed slower vibe than the Midwest Haunters convention, that's for sure. This was a lot of fun. I've never been to any kind of Pride Fest ever, and I just love seeing all the rainbow stuff. Just so many fun sold rainbow things. There was this one booth that had like these fun little skeletons with butterfly wings and cute fairy core stuff. It was super cute. They had pocket bears too. I love those. Of course, there were a lot of crystals and rocks. I love your look, by the way.
Thank you. You guys look so cute too.
And the outfits also, to die for. Outfits were absolutely beautiful. Be gay, love frogs. That's obvious. I was cringing for all the Swifties when I saw those. I've only seen pictures of how crazy that got at her concert. And I realized there was something going on at the amphitheater, and it was an actual drag show. They have a sensory friendly area. It's beautiful. I wish I could have gotten to see closer, but we kind of came a little bit late. Things were kind of slowing down, so we just got to see up the hill place, and it was so cool to see a drag show for the first time. I know it wasn't like the biggest thing in the world, but it was really cool for me. And to see it in a place I thought was so conservative too. It was magical. It was really cool. And just sitting there on the hill, finally getting to relax after the psycho day I had just a little time to reflect on the whole day and realize, oh my god, this day was insane. How can I be at a haunted house convention that morning, go a little intermittent shopping with a scuba scare in the middle of it, and then watch a drag show at the end? It's so special that we can celebrate the unique aspects of ourselves in these kind of ways. The unconventional is becoming something that's really celebrated, that's openly supported, that has a place in society where people can love what they love and meet others who feel the same. It's really cool just getting to see people celebrate who they are and what they love, and it's part of the reason why I love traveling and making videos. I like showcasing not only my experiences, but my experience interacting with other people of different cultures, of different belief systems, of different passions, and understanding who they are. I'm great at showcasing myself, you know. I'm a little egotistical, but how do I showcase other people? How do I showcase other regions? How am I going to be able to showcase a whole haunted house during this next fall season? Well, I think I have just the summer series to help me figure that out. Food time! Okay. This was pretty chill. Super cool. I think it's kind of poetic that I was able to go to two such completely odd places in one day. I think there's something special about that I'm able to do that.